Salutare, eu sunt Robert și astăzi îi avem la interviu pe băieții de la Blue, care au fost invitații speciali a emisiunii Vocea României. Haideți să aflăm mai multe despre ei. Hey guys!
Hey!
First of all, aren't you tired? I know you were in Asia, afterwards in London, now Bucharest, tomorrow Germany, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't it too much?
No.
Sometimes?
No, I think it's important to get your rest, but it's also important to see as many fans as possible and have as many interviews as possible because we have a brand new album. You know, we haven't been together for quite some time now, and we just want to get started again. This feels good.
I know
it's like we can't.
Yeah. I know you're promoting your new album, Roulette.
Yes.
Why 10 years till the new material?
We didn't plan that. You know, it's just the way that it came around. The last studio album was 2003, wasn't it?
3, 4.
Almost 10 years, yeah.
So it's like next year when the album's out, it's going to be 10 years since the last studio album. So we're kind of, excited to be back again after such a long time.
Can you tell me more about this new album? What's the music like? More mature? More
Well, we have grown up.
Yeah.
We're older now, obviously. I mean, music does progress really quickly, and especially in the last 10 years since we came out, the internet has taken off massively. It's more of a singles market these days, and also the progression of music. It's a quicker turnaround. Like, it's not the same as what it used to be, where things climb in the charts because of the instant access from the things like The Voice and X Factor and stuff. Groups come out and they don't really do the circuit and build with fans. They just get whacked out, and a lot of them get chucked against the wall and they stick, and if they don't, then they get moved on. So it's different for us that hadn't come from them kind of shows. We're having to adapt, and we're not used to that because we never come from that. But at the same time, it's great because it means it's fast paced. We can keep bit recording. We can keep repackaging stuff and putting stuff up. Bothered, yeah.
You know, it's the same girl that called me at my last interview. I was in the middle of the interview, and the same girl called me. And I was like,
you know a lot of girls.
Yeah. My guy's
Well,
She's like, it's his mum. It's his mum.
Yeah, my mom is
like, Mom, not now.
Mom, now. Yeah.
No, all I'm saying is it's just like, there's it's a different industry now, and this album's great. We're really proud of it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. Is it hard to keep up with the new boy bands? I mean,
no, because it's like you're asking us if we're keeping up with older groups. Well, we're a different group. There's enough room, and we've got a big enough fan base to reconnect with. That we're quite confident that it's about the music at the end of the day. And because we haven't come from The Voice or X Factor or Pop Idol or anything like this, we're a real group. We're not a put together act that's kind of come from a TV show, reality TV show or anything like that either.
Speaking about the talent shows, do they have the power to release real stars actually?
Definitely.
Do they?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about.
Is it easier to come from a TV talent show or?
I think nowadays it is a lot easier. I mean, we come from the old school kind of where you have to graft. You go around, you do lots of different gigs in schools and clubs, radio promotion, and that's how you get people to know you. But nowadays you can go on a television show with an audience of 2 million, 3 million, in the UK 10 million plus, so instantly you're hitting a mass market. So it's really easy for bands to elevate themselves on that level. But we never had that luxury. We're from the old school. We went round and we built our fan base up from scratch, and I guess that we don't know what it's like for big bands like One Direction, and they don't know what it's like for us because we come from two different worlds in the music industry. But I guess nowadays with social media, with things like Facebook and Twitter, you can reach out instantly to people all around the world with just the press of the button. And again, we're not used to that either because when we were around,
MySpace wasn't even out.
So we were talking about the fan bases.
Go on, you're about to start.
No.
Is it as stronger as it was in 2000 or 2002?
I'd like to say that our fan base has grown with us. We used to have a fan base, they said, in between 8 and 80. That was our fan base with our records. So we was very, very privileged when it comes to that. But nowadays, when we go out now, we DJ a lot in clubs. And those girls who are in the clubs now, who are in their early 20s, are saying that they saw us when they were younger. So it feels like our fan base will grow with us as we have grown, and this brand new album is a brand new sound, and we think it's going to connect very, very well with our fan base.
Do you think that the newer boy bands have their time limited in their music industry? I mean, like they have a boom for 1 or 2 years, then they disappear. Someone else comes up and steals the spotlight.
Boy bands is I think the thing about us as a group, because that's the only thing I can kind of make relevance to, is that we always had quite a mature sound from the beginning. If you come back and all these kind of songs, they were mature from the start. If you come back, Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word, Breathe Easy, Guilty, these are classic songs, not aimed at a younger market. They was always aimed at an older market with older kind of an older sound. So I suppose we didn't have to kind of think about going through a transitional stage, did we? We never really kind of thought, oh, how can we now make our music more mature? It was it just happened.
What's the secret of being a successful boy band during the years?
I think it's about the music. I think, as Lou was saying, we want our songs that have lived on for 10 years. In the radio back in the UK and around the world, they're still playing All Right, If You Come Back, all our hits. And I think that, me personally, being in a boy band, I would like our music to live for 5, 10, 50 years. Not have a really, really good 2-year spell and then never heard of again. So I think it definitely is about the music.
Do you think talent is enough for
it should be
to have a successful career, or you have to have the whole package?
I don't think these days you need talent at all to have a successful career. I think it's the opposite. I think it's almost you've got to. It's like these days, especially in England, and I think around other parts of the world, reality TV shows and TV stars are kind of becoming bigger characters than people with talent. So I think it's the opposite. I think you've got to try even harder to for people to listen to you, because people aren't so interested. They're more interested in about who you're going out with and
stories. I think that in the UK this year with the X Factor, they've really struggled because historically it's been about talent, but now people are not voting for the talented people. They're voting for the the characters and stuff. So the people with the real talent are being booted out.
Riddin, whatever his name is.
And Jake Maloney, and stuff. But I guess it goes to show that now TV shows are evolving again. People are wanting different kind of celebrity now. I mean, we have a program in the UK which is huge called The Only Way Is Essex, which is basically like a fly in the documentary.
It's like The Hills.
Yeah.
Do you know The Hills?
And these are now becoming the A-list stars, and it's just going to show that people love reality TV stars now. They're becoming, the bigger the character you are, the more successful you're becoming. Actually. So it's just crazy, again. But I mean, we're very lucky to be a talented band, and we've got big characters in the band, like Mr. Ryan over there.
A big character.
And we're just grateful to be doing this album again. We're really proud of that album. We've got some great songs in it, and you can check us out on Official Blue on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll show you what we'll be getting up to. And he likes to have a few meltdowns on Twitter, don't you, Lee?
No, I just have a meltdown. I don't like to have a meltdown.
He's a good character to watch.
Okay, thank you so much. A message for the Romanian fans. A short message, please.
2, 3.
Hi, we're Blue. And we'd like to say to all of our Romanian fans, thank you so much for your support from day one. I hope you continue to support us, and thank you to those people who come and see us at the airport, the hotels, and tweet us and see us on Facebook. So.
See you soon.
See ya.